If you're interested in becoming a project manager and wondering what skill set you need, or if you are already a practicing project manager and wondering how to get better or become great, here are 5 key attributes of what makes a great project manager. Hello everyone, I'm Sudi Bahrami. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a thing in the future. Now let's talk about what makes a great project manager. Number 1, polished communication skills. Be clear. Don't assume everybody understands the acronyms and pronouns you're using in your sentences. Spell it out. Be concise. If it's a written communication, less is better. Make sure you don't use extra words. Take out as many words as you can until you are not losing the meaning of the sentence. If a verbal communication or presentation, stay focused on the outcome. Don't get bogged down with details unless details are asked for. Be factual and objective. Don't use general terms. Make sure that you have data to back up anything that you're saying. Be methodical. You want to bring the audience along with you. Don't assume that they know the background or what you're trying to accomplish. You want to make sure that you start answering the questions of where we were, where we are today, and where are we trying to go. What problem are we trying to solve? Number 2, be 2 steps ahead. With your project team or your management team, you always want to be ahead of everybody else. You want to be prepared to answer the question of what's next. What are the next steps? You are the captain of this ship. You are the only one who has the map to the entire project, and you have the visibility to see all aspects of the project. Project team and management are all relying on you to lead the way. You are their eyes and ears. The project team is down in the trenches doing what they do best and getting things done. The management team is making higher level, very strategic decisions for the organization, and they all rely on you to pull them in at the right time to know what they need to do next. 3, be organized. In projects, there are so many balls in the air at any one time, and you're the one person who needs to have command over knowing where everything is at any given time. You want to make sure that you're on top of your game. You want to be able to provide accurate and timely updates to your management and project team and make them aware of what is due when. You need to be super organized in understanding and knowing all the activities that are going on in your project, who's responsible for it, when is it due, and be able to follow through with each one. All project documents should be organized and accessible by everybody on the team. All the meeting minutes are accessible and available for reference and follow-up. Number 4, leadership. Okay, you are the glue to the project. You are the orchestrator. You need to manage conflicts by making sure that you understand the strength of every one of your individuals. You don't have the luxury of picking and choosing the people on your team. Typically, you're given a team with different types of personalities. So this is where you come into play with truly understanding what everybody brings to the table and focusing on that and making it work. You should be able to prioritize and organize the work for yourself and for your team, and be able to make timely decisions, but only when you are the decision maker. Make sure to know when you should be making decisions and when to leave it to the project team or your project sponsor to make those decisions. Make sure you don't overstep your project team's ability to make decisions when it is their responsibility to do so. Your job then is to make sure you know who's responsible to make that decision and help facilitate to get to the outcome. When it's your decision to make, be confident and believe in yourself. Whether the decision becomes a good or a bad one, you want to make sure that you're able to explain your thought process and you've done your homework to collect all the information that led you to that decision. Don't assume all project team members are in communication with each other if they have dependencies. That's your job. The majority of your job is communication. So make sure communication is happening. If it's not, you facilitate it and make it happen. A good leader trusts their team to do the job that they were brought in to do. You trust and you motivate but you validate. Number 5, know when to escalate. Don't be afraid to escalate, but don't cry wolf. You're the only person on the team who has visibility across the entire project and all the project activities. So your team and your sponsors are relying on you to raise the flag at the right time when you see something not going right or going to impact them. It's a timely judgment call of things that may be outside of the control of the project team. So you don't want to raise the flag prematurely. When you're escalating something, you're engaging someone or a group who has the ability or is in the position of power and judgment to be able to make decisions or remove obstacles to get your project back on track. So you want to make sure to come prepared with all the data to help them make the right decision. Don't just bring your problem to them. Work with your project team with alternative solutions and the pros and cons of each one of them and what your recommended of those alternatives may be. Nobody likes to be blindsided. Hope you enjoyed this video and it's been helpful. If you have any questions related to project management, make sure to leave a comment down below and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so you'll be notified of my future videos to address your questions. Thank you for watching.